kids, comics. Silver-haired Bronze Age babe here, yakking about our comic book collection, and today we're celebrating Women's History Month. Yes, the month of March is Women's History Month, so I thought I would go back into the archives here and take a look at how women were portrayed by DC Comics during the month of March 1972. So 50 years ago today, here's what DC fed you on the spinner racks in terms of women, at least on the cover. And yes, I know, even though it's dated March, it wasn't on the stands in March, but it's the easiest way for me to do this. So I will tell you that the the romance books obviously featured women. Oh no, how could he do it? He brought her to our special place and you stole my man. Yeah, kind of typical. Heartthrobs got in on the act there too. Oh, Ted, don't let her fool you. I'm the one who loves you. I wish I could tell you that I found a fantastic Women's Livers of Earth story in any of these particular issues, but no luck. Oh, Terry, please marry me, but baby, I can't. I don't have the right. This batch of romance books, the stories, I don't know, just kind of typical of the genre. But this one actually does have, this is Young Romance number 180. Oh, darling, don't kiss her. If you do, I'll just die. And I wrote down a thing here. What did I say? Laura Penn's advice column, Re Women's Lib. Not totally terrible, though ends with admonition to go gently to turn his head around. It's like, really? You have to do it that way? I don't know. So there's that. Young Love, number 93. It just keeps going on. So if you're a girl in 1972 wandering into your drugstore to check out what comics were being aimed at you, that's what you found. You did see The Sinister House of Secret Love, number 3. I like this cover. You know, I'm a big fan of these gothic books. There are only 4 issues in this run, so I think this cover's kind of cool too. So yay for gothic romance. And then on the horror front or the mystery front, you got this from The Witching Hour. Who's knocking? Is it you, Father? You know, basically blonde or redhead. She seems to be both here. Can't make up her mind. I think that's a Nick Cardy cover. It's fantastic. And then, well, it wasn't technically March. It's dated April, but it's the Wonder Woman book they only publish 6 times a year, so March, April. This may have been on the spinner racks when you wandered into your pharmacy. And then along those lines, Lois Lane. Here's number 120. Okay. One of my favorite Lois Lane Bondage covers. I mean, really, it just doesn't disappoint as a part of the genre. And then I actually I added to my collection because I went and looked at what else was being published, and I didn't have a couple of them, and this is one of them. This is Adventure Comics number 416, a 100-page giant featuring the world's greatest super females. And it's great reprints of Golden Age and Silver Age, and it's a nifty wraparound cover there with people who aren't, women who like Thorn. There's a great image of Thorn, but they don't have a story of her in this book, but including the origins of these characters right there. So this is a fun book to have, and I'm glad I picked it up. Now the other one that I'm thrilled I picked up is this, Adventure Comics, Supergirl. This is number 417, dated March. And I didn't realize that this has a pretty good Women's Livers from Space story in it. As you can see from the hot pink Supergirl in All Men Are But Slaves. She basically goes to another dimension where women enslave men because the men of their time started wars and polluted the atmosphere, so they put all their men in prison. somehow men of Earth got transported there, and Supergirl went to free them, and she didn't do anything to free them. She basically told the high priestess of that realm, it's like, those are Earth guys, and the high priestess says, well, that's against our law. You can have them back, but I'm still keeping men in prison. So it's just a great story. So there you go. There's some examples of women in DC's history, celebrating Women's History Month 2022. Thanks so much for stopping by. I'll see you again next time.